Hello, 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 and thank you for joining me for another Nene moment. I'm sorry for all the glare. I don't know if it just looked like that on my phone or if you all can actually see it too. But today, what I like to talk about is I have a video from when I was working at the Internal Revenue about the potholes in Kansas City. But now I don't want to talk about them again because just like everything in life, we'll go through problems and situations in life that sometimes may seem as though we cannot overcome them. And the reason why I say that today is because where I live is like potholes for days, okay? And so with the potholes for days, I said, okay, today I'm going to take a different route. So I took a different route just to run into more potholes. Not as many that was on the route that I normally take, but it was potholes and craters. That's what there are. There are craters in the road. And so it just made me think about everything in life, because when you go through life, you'll get to a place to where you'll try to make a detour, but you'll face some of the same challenges. Maybe not as many challenges, but you'll face some of the same challenges. And the thing that you have learned is that yes, it is the easier way, so let's always try to take the path that has been laid before us, but also learn alternative routes to make our route a little bit smoother so we won't run into as many problems. Another thing that I wanted to share when talking about that is because, you know, I've been seeking a mentor, and so somebody told me about saying, okay, so I guess I'm good with, but anyway, but I've been talking to people, and I realize I have connection with so many people that is on the same journey that I'm on. No, we're not doing the same thing, but we're all seeking business owners, or they are already business owners, or they are in the process of starting a business like I am. And so I have just been inquiring about mindsets. Your mentor do not just have to be one person. Your mentor can be anyone who's willing to give you the information that they have. Okay? If you're able to invest in different programs to teach you things that you know, that's another way to get mentors, because a lot of the programs now come with Facebook groups and page, and also YouTube videos to help motivate you and encourage you. And so I'm sorry, this is okay, but it's also it's so many resources out there, but just always talk to the people who's willing to share the knowledge that they have. And if they're not willing to share the knowledge, it ain't that they're being stingy. It's just, who knows what it is. I can't speak for them because I speak freely. If I know it, you know it. Trust and believe. All you got to do is ask, and then just talk around me. I'll give unsolicited advice. So all you got to do is talk about something you want information about. And guess what? Your girl gonna speak whatever information she have. Not saying that it's right, not saying that it's wrong. All I'm doing is giving you the information that I have. That is what I'm good at, is sharing information. And so I just want to encourage you that as you go out and you do inquire about, okay, so what mindset shifts did you have to make to go from the vision being in your head to it actually becoming your reality? And then you just sit there and you just listen. And then they may not really understand the question, or they may not want to give you information. Whatever it is, you sit there and you take on the information that they're willing to give, and then you apply the knowledge that you have. If they say prioritize, figure out a way to prioritize if it's still too big for you to comprehend or process. It's videos on YouTube. You can look up the definition on Google. You can interpret it whatever way that you want it to, well, whatever way that resonates with you. Okay, that is the reason why I always say try to meditate, especially when you get to bumps in the road, like Kansas City roads. When you get to a lot of bumps in the road, just sit up here and do research. Find out a different route that you can take to get there smoothly to where you're not tearing up your car in the process, which means tearing up your life by going down or trying to do it by yourself. Because, like one of the people that I talked to, which is a friend that's been my childhood friend forever, I forgot that she had started several businesses. And she shared how she went from one phase to the next phase to the next phase to the next phase. And she also said that she also needed someone to be there with her because she is a person like me who is impulsive, and she get a vision, she write it down, she make it plain, and she go for it, and she don't stop at anything. But then having someone else to bounce those thoughts off of them, then you will have someone to say, okay, well, have you thought about this? Well, before we do that, well, let's try this. Or, you can share information to where you're not on the journey alone, being stuck or making the wrong choices. And so one of the key things that has been coming to me is actually prioritize, and then actually figure out what part of the day works best for you. And what I realized on this journey of trying to be disciplined, early morning ain't for me. So me setting a 10 o'clock appointment, today I may want to sit and my meditation may go a little bit longer, or my word may speak to me a little bit deeper to where I'm journaling longer, or it may lead me to another scripture, whatever the case may be. But I may not get out the house until after 12. So I know that my peak times to do something is after 12. So I learned that about myself by actually following the process of trying to prioritize, writing things down, realizing what I need to do, what I can get done, what I need to make steps to get done, whatever the case may be, but just write it down and make it plain. That's the reason why I incur no journaling. Okay, so with that said, you're going to run through bumps in the road. All you do is do your research, find a different path that is more smooth, and all you do is go towards it. Don't let anything stop you, because all those are distractions. Okay, we have to go through life. We have to drive on these roads. It just make us more aware of the path that we are taking, to where we're not just sitting up here coasting and not being aware of our surroundings. Now we got to always be aware, because we may have to slide through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But whatever the case may be, just always be aware. Life is a bunch of potholes. All you do is find a better route. I love y'all. Thank y'all. If this video helped you in any type of way, please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day. Bye-bye.